Alright, welcome to a round 3 game of this month's MSEM GP. We have live
Round
versus...
four.
Wait, round 4? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Um.
Right, I'm already top cutting.
Yeah. And oh, so am I. That's crazy.
Oh, hopefully we don't match up.
And hopefully we do.
Alright, anyways, let's talk about
But
our competitors, yeah.
yeah, this is a big game for both of these players. Lilasaur 2-1 needs the win here to get to top cut. Zangy 3-0, but a win here would guarantee the top seed in the top X. So
Yeah. So do you want to
both
talk
players.
about their decks?
Yeah. So Zangy is on ninjas, which is really rogues, since ninjas don't exist in MSEM, but is a kind of just a solid creature-y based deck. I haven't actually seen it played yet, but sort of a tempo deck with sort of your powder scatterers, dancer of the great current, one of the few fours, a one drop with slipstream that can also act as a mana war. So if you already have two other merfolk,
Okay,
wizards, or
Zangy
rogues,
is swinging in with their 1-drop that they flashed in end of turn. So let's see if they ninja in something. What can they ninja in this turn? They got
um,
augury, I guess. Yeah, it's just augury here.
looks like they are gonna do that though.
Does Lai have a response to that?
I don't know how deception
It's
works. I
it's
think it's
literally
an
ninjutsu.
ability,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
literally in the ninjutsu. So it is ability.
Yeah, so there isn't really a response to that.
You could kill it right now if you want to, but maybe you don't want to kill the ETB thing.
Yeah, given it's not something you can counter,
Oh,
is
they're
gonna kill it.
interesting play. Like, I feel like if I was in Lai's position, I would just root corruption before getting thought seize, just to guarantee that you have 3 mana for next turn.
Yeah, probably a better idea.
Yeah, but the thought seize still goes off. Like,
Yeah.
either you kill the 1/1 before it attacks, right? Or you do the root corruption thing on your land to get you another tapped
Yeah.
land token. But I feel like this is the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, it seems like based on chat, Lie thought it was a combat damage trigger. So we'll get the Thoughtseize here. I'm interested. I'm surprised to see Crucify in Zangi's deck, which is not a card I think we've really seen at all. Apparently, it was in a top X at some point, but it's definitely an interesting card.
It is literally just a dismember with less options, right?
Yeah, slightly worse dismember because you have to pay a black and not a
So
colorless.
interestingly enough, Zangy took Valerie instead of root corruption.
I
Thoughts
guess
about
because
that?
your opponent isn't, the opponent doesn't have a third land in hand, so which,
Which means you should take root corruption, right? To try to mastery them.
yeah, probably.
And that's their end of turn Antithesis Accomplice.
Hmm.
This thing's just going to keep going in and out as long as the ninjas are still around.
Yeah,
Well, I can counter this, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not because,
I can't imagine you'd want to. Yeah,
yeah.
and
I mean, technically, it gets rid of the thing that lets the ninjas come in or prevents this. It gets rid of the thing that lets ninjas come in, deception.
yeah,
But yeah, probably not worth it. Like, you really just want to root corruption this turn to set up for
I
next
know.
turn.
I think he does have the treasure here, but it's not enough to
They could.
play
Oh
Persecutor
yeah, they don't
or
have another land drop. What's Miralai do again?
lots of things. It taps stuff down, and then the -2 is the exile the top 5 cards of opponent's library, and then you cast any number of cards exiled with mana value a total mana value less than or equal to the amount of damage dealt to them this turn.
Okay, well, this
Okay.
is a pretty unoffensive turn. It's saying just plays a 1/1
Mm-hmm.
and then swings in with their other 1/1. There's no ninjas coming
Yep.
out. Lai probably breathes a big sigh of relief that there's no ninjas coming out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to copy not the black source.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, they are
yeah.
misarrowed.
Unreal Lantern just wipes Zang's board, right? With the -1/-1 mode.
That's true, but Zangy is probably thinking about whether or not to flourish this.
Is that? Oh, it counters spells.
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
And it exiles it too. They actually
Mm-hmm.
had to crack this treasure for it though, so that's. I mean, at least like got
Yeah.
that out of the deal. But now Lai needs to draw lands, or else they're massacred.
You do at least have a prying inquiry here on your next
I
turn
don't
if you
think that
don't try this.
helps. Prying Inquiry isn't what you want right now, right?
It's better than, well, it does something. You're still happy to get anything out of your opponent's
By
hand.
time, Light has a combo in hand, but not the mana to cast it.
Yeah, you Prying Inquiry here just because you have nothing else to do. You'll get a clue out of it at the very least, and
I
you
guess you
can.
take Miralai just because. I mean, none of the 4 drops are castable though. So, I mean, to be fair, I guess there isn't. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Mhm. It does get you get a clue, you get the Whisper Walker trigger, you'll get Anthus's Accomplice trigger at end step too.
Yeah,
So
but at the same time, like you get your opponent gets a better look into your hand for what to take off Prying Inquiry.
yeah. I mean, you're taking either Marilife or
I mean, you
Persecutor
could
there
take the
no
one
matter
drop
what.
here, right? Because none of them are castable next turn.
Uh I think yeah.
Okay, they take Miralai.
I think that makes sense, yeah, because that +1 does tap lands. I think when you're already mana screwed, it's very possible that Marilight getting down just ends the game. Persecutor is less totally bad.
Does Persecutor even get back anything right now?
No, there's no get backs.
All right, so I guess Zangy plays their 1 drop and then cracks Clue with the Sunrise River mana during the opponent's turn.
Yeah,
And if Light top stacks a black source, then they do get to resolve Unrelenting. Oh, Zangy's holding the Whisper Walker. I guess they are playing around Unrelenting here.
yeah, it is a 4 in
Oh,
the deck.
that's another Prying Inquiry.
Yeah,
I mean, like maybe you just do that because then
I guess.
you take
It
their.
slightly slows down your opponent's clock because they don't get
No, they're
a.
cracking the Clue.
Uh,
And Light gets punished immediately.
not not getting the love from the deck right now.
Yeah, certainly not
Which
getting the love.
I guess the root corruption was a big deal. It turned out.
Yeah, certainly.
Because what did that end up
It got countered,
countering?
right?
Oh,
The
it got
root
countered.
corruption
Yeah.
got countered, and now there's Agent of Long Shadows.
One of the things. Yeah, Zangy does have. I mean, 3 cursory glance, 3 distracting flourish. This is the thing you do have to get it out.
Cursory
Through
glance.
without any untapped mana on board.
Yep. So Zhang has enough counter spells where you need to actually worry about counter spells happening.
Yeah, 6, because you have, like I said, Cursory Glance, Distracting Flourish makes 6. In theory, they also have Powder Scatterer's main deck, too.
Zhang has 4 mana. They can just jam Persecutor of Truth, although they have nothing to get back right now. They could just play out their small guys, although they don't have targets either. Wait, you can ninjutsu in the Agent of Long Shadows, right? And then
Yeah,
that gets out Persecutor of Truth, which doesn't get back anything.
it is just presence on board, I guess, to a degree.
I think you want to get value off this thing, at least.
I think you want to kill your opponent.
Fair, but I don't
And
think a 2/3 helps that much.
it's a big difference compared to what else you have going on. I suppose you could I mean, this is the tough thing is Lee's being mana screwed makes it harder to use these effects because if they weren't mana screwed, they would be blowing up your stuff, and then Persecutor would actually have hits.
Yeah. I guess Zangy just flashing in Accomplice end of turn. No, wait, they're going to.
We'll get the Persecutor. No trigger.
Uh, I think Zangy should have played out Whisper Walker first so that they can get some free loots off of it.
Yeah.
I think Zangy just forgot that Sunrise River makes extra mana or something.
Mm-hmm. 4 turn clock
Ooh,
now.
that is a land, but it's not a
It
black
is a
land.
land. It is the worst possible land. This hand is entirely double pips that aren't blue, so it actually does not change Lee's ability to cast anything right now.
The funny thing is, like Lee could actually win this game if they just draw another land because Zangy doesn't have anything in hand that actually stops the combo right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can just combo off with 4 mana and no setup, right?
Maybe. I don't entirely. For as long as I've been playing this format, I still don't know entirely how buy time combo works. I
I
understand you buy time and then you all or nothing, but don't know where you go from there.
you buy time, you all or nothing on the first extra turn. No, wait, you need to play out the Sacred Songs on the same turn you all on the first extra turn. So I think you actually do need 6 mana to go off. I think.
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
6 mana on the extra turn on the first extra turn of buy time.
I mean,
And this is Accomplice gets a trigger. What does Miss Moxite do? Lets you free cast 2 drops. There's nothing good to cast with
which
this, right? Or no, it gets
no,
creatures too.
I mean, yeah, now that you have creatures in your grave, but
Yeah,
nah.
so it gets back another 2 drop.
I guess you just get back like
Get
I
back
don't
your
know what you
Whisper
get back.
Walkers.
Yeah,
I do find it funny how we're in a position where like Zangy's creatures should be getting them a bunch of value, but they're not because the opponent isn't interacting with their creatures.
yeah.
But I think this turn, like you ninjutsu Moxie in off the Accomplice, you draw a card off Persecutor, and then you see what you can get off Persecutor, and then just do stuff with that.
Yeah. Agent gets back one of your creatures. Moxie gets back the other.
Oh wait,
You might have lethal next turn,
Agent. I
depending
forgot.
on lethal.
I didn't realize Agent gets stuff from graveyard too.
Yeah, yeah. So you also get Persecutor Tooth Trigger there because you're deceptioning. Oh, it hits a land. Uh, Agent gets the rogue out of grave.
Wait, crests?
Crest
Oh. Yeah. I guess that's something you can do.
eats the clue. Yeah. Then yeah, gets back the Whisper Walker off that. I do wonder. I mean, I think you do have lethal if you get back all your creatures,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I guess there's no point in
Don't
doing
you
that.
already have lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess you're 1 off.
Yeah, you'd be one off.
You're flashing in Accomplice.
I think you'd have to be able to. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do all that. We'll use the accomplice, another land. So
I guess they're cracking the clue end of turn. Weird that they're not cracking clue main phase because I feel like there's nothing they really need the mana for. They're holding up something, although I don't think there's anything they could be holding up.
I think it's just to do it, just to bluff it.
Hey, look, there's root corruption.
But there's their corruption.
I mean, Lai's not dead yet, so Lai could just root corruption their thing and then try to go off with buy time next turn. And if Zane doesn't have a
I get,
counter spell, like that actually is a possible win con.
would you have to hit land? Would you have to
Okay, yeah, Lai's going to do it right now so that the opponent doesn't counter it somehow.
yeah.
I mean,
Which
also,
really that doesn't get around either of their counter magics doing it this time, but
it's like one less card draw, technically.
If Zangy draws a second Anthus' accomplice, it's all game over.
There's also some, if Zane draws any ninja that has more than 1 power, it's also over. It doesn't seem like it either happened.
No.
Oh, okay. Lai gets to survive for 1 more turn.
Like it's a one more turn. I don't know. Can you? I'm gonna have to read.
I mean, I guess you could try to upkeep buy time on the opponent just to like make sure that you survive 1 more turn.
I guess. I think because you have to hit a land and then I think there is a way. If you buy time opponent's upkeep,
I think you
you have
need.
to. I think you have to draw I think you have to draw 2 lands in a row. Because I think if you draw a land, you play land, buy time on opponent's upkeep, so you'll get 2 turns after that. First turn, draw a land, all or nothing, play Sacred Song.
I mean, all or nothing always gets you a
Extra
land.
turn, win.
So yeah, I guess you just have to draw a land
Uh,
next turn and you win.
if you draw a land next turn, and if Zangy doesn't draw counter spell, which I don't think they have any card draw they can utilize.
They have Persecutor of Truth, and they also have Whisper Walker.
Uh,
Like that actually is a decent amount of digging.
yeah. Well, they don't have a way to return something to hand unless they.
Oh
I guess
yeah,
the Dancer of the Great Current your own thing.
does it allow you to do that? Return that tap up to one. Oh, it's
Dance.
up to one target. Cool.
Why is this card? This card has so much text on it. Yeah. So you would bounce your own creature with that. That's a draw and a discard. And then you have a Dancer Engrave that you can get off the agent. That would be a Persecutor trigger.
It seems like he's not going for it.
Yeah, so you don't have lethal, but yeah, because there's a lot of triggers here.
Uh, does Persecutor trigger off Moxie? It doesn't, right? Because Moxie cast. Yeah.
Yeah, Moxie casts, but you're casting a spell from somewhere other than your hand, so it
Oh.
triggers because there's 2 trigger conditions on it.
Okay. So then he just needs to draw a counter spell in the top. How many cards is that?
Like 3 or 4.
I mean, they could also
Because
draw a hand attack, right?
Dancer bounces something, Persecutor. I think you get 3 cards and discard one. No, because Oshiruko also triggers every time. bounce something because there's 2 triggers of that now, so it's 2 plus Persecutor. So at least 3 cards deep
That's another
plus
dancer.
second
Wait, dancers
dancer.
can bounce each
So
other.
no, well, that one's a token.
Oh, they're
It is just I guess technically it is up to 1 target creature, not other target creature. So you could just
ah. Wait, why is Zangy not
jam
doing
a
that
single
then?
dance. I don't
I think
know.
Zangy didn't realize.
Maybe there's some odd reason it doesn't work. I don't know about.
No, it should work. Yeah, it's like tapped up to 1 target. It totally should
And
work.
Apraxia's Endeavor isn't gonna do it.
No, that prevents the combo win from happening because Sacred Song cares about your graveyard.
Oh yeah.
I should pull up that card. Just yeah, Sacred Songs. So it's an enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. If there are 24 or more non-creature cards in your graveyard, you win the game. That loses the grave hate.
Mm-hmm.
There's Anthus' Accomplice. Is there
Died.
so since I'm not very familiar with the Casino Scam deck, does Casino Scam have enough mana to also have interaction up during their combo turns?
Not in this situation. Unless there's a way that isn't buy time on Zangi's upkeep. Then well, yeah, draw a land,
You need to
buy
not
time on Zangi's
like
upkeep.
how do you prevent Practice Endeavor from wrecking you?
You would just do that, like you just have a counter spell. The deck does run a lot of counter magic. You have
Oh,
Root
that's
Corruption,
actually
Zeron.
you could buy time twice. Like this does give you another look at drawing a land.
True. I
Uh
don't think the deck has a win con that isn't that.
oh, Azay drew
You're fairly
Augury.
susceptible to Grave Hate, just because unless you have one of your counter spells at the time.
Yeah, I remember the versions of the deck that weren't vulnerable to Grave Hate. And yep, there's upkeep buy time.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember how the deck used to win, and for some reason I can't remember.
I don't think it mattered that much because like do you really care about how the deck wins? Like, except in this very specific scenario where you lose instantly to Grave Hate. Like your winning combo loses super hard to Grave
Oh
Hate.
yeah, yeah. The old version was Black Hole Musings
No,
combo,
wasn't that
and
like
then
the isn't that like a somewhat recent version? As in
I
it's
guess
only
yeah, that
2 years
was the
old.
second. That was the. It used to be Last Passage, I think,
Isn't that
but now
still?
Last Passage got banned. I think is why they don't run it anymore.
Didn't Casino Scam exist before last patch as it got printed? I mean, that was
I don't
before my
know.
time, so
Yeah, you weren't even around. Quit asking so many questions.
well, you were around longer than I am, so I'm
If there's any version that was by if there's any buy time, if there's any casino scam list from before when Last Passage was printed, I don't know if there's a good way to find them
yeah, fair enough.
because to some degree now that what Dread Rise isn't up anymore, you're limited in how many ways you have to look up old decks.
Does the new MSEM site not do that? I guess it only goes back
Like
so far.
if you look at a card, you get like the top 30 deck list, but I don't know if there's a way to do an actual deck list search.
Yeah, fair enough. But anyways, so yeah, right now what Zangy does doesn't really matter. They just need to hold up and practice Endeavor, and like can't possibly win.
Mhm.
So Lai needs to find a land in their top 2 cards. Like if they don't find a land this turn, they can still buy time to get another turn. How's buy time worded? Does they still get the ninja triggers, or do they still get the saboteur triggers? Oh, they still do. Okay,
Um,
augury. Yeah, that might be a problem for Lai.
yeah, I think so. Because because your life total can't you can't gain life, but you can lose life still, so you could still go into the negatives.
Yeah. Agent of Launch Out. Yeah, that we actually get 2 Agent of Launch Out's triggers this turn, right? So like, there's going to be a
Mhm.
lot of triggers flying around.
I don't think it matters very much. I think you just hit the all or nothing, and I don't think there's a way to get back from that.
Yeah, you could get a sequence of top decks, right? Like you need to draw a land on your first extra turn, play buy time, draw all or nothing on your second extra turn. Like that's doable, right?
Eh, I guess. I mean, your opponent still has Anapraxis Endeavor, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but at least it doesn't matter. Yeah, if Lai knows that Zangy is holding end of practice endeavor, they should just concede so that it doesn't take so long to play out. So does Lai's deck have a backup combo win con that doesn't lose the grave hate?
Not to my knowledge, unless there's some weird secret. Unless there's something on the sideboard that you could get off of Cosmic Coalescing, but I don't think there is.
No, I mean like for post board games because like thing
Oh,
is going to have an Aprax Endeavor in the post board games too.
yeah. I don't think it's really a wish board because the deck is on Cosmic Coalescing. So the only cards that are multiples are Seal the Tomb and Imperial Siege, which I don't think either of those do what you need them to do.
Who, uh, who built this deck? Can we like ask that question to them so that, or at least someone with better understanding of this deck?
This this deck, well, I mean, versions of Casino Scam have been around for a long time. It's like trying to ask the guy that made rock and roll how to rock and roll. It's there isn't one exact origin point.
Also, lie whiffed on the extra land draw on or whiffed on land draw on their extra turn, so I'm pretty sure they're just dead now. There's no possible way for them to come back from this anymore.
No, yeah, really just drew like no lands
Yeah,
this whole game.
that's very unfortunate. Oh, there's the land.
Oh, there's a land. The deck is only on 23 lands, but I think this is one of those things that's a particular pain point with you're on fully Sunrise lands and Shiftscape lands, as good as those lands are. Uh, Especially against a deck like Ninjas that can do so much in the early turns, you do feel the pain of like, I have to set up my mana, I have to crack stuff, things like
I
this.
mean, lie
It's
would actually be fine if they root corruption their land instead of killing the opponent's ninja on turn 2, right?
Yeah, they would have had to do that then, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Although,
let's look at the sideboards. So lie, what? How does lie board to not lose the grave hate?
I don't know. I think, like I said, it's really a Cosmic Coalescing board. There's a lot of one-ofs, like you have your combo pieces, you have stuff like Alchemical Warfare. I don't think there's a way necessarily to beat out. I mean,
I guess you just make sure you have counter spells ready to go before you do your combo.
I think you just have to have protection for the combo, yeah.
Okay. Let's look at
On
Zangy.
Zangy, yeah.
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 They
So
got
I'm sure
H
you agent doesn't do anything. I think you're mostly looking at
spell
Powder
pierce. Yeah. Power
Scatterer,
shatter
Spell
spell.
Pierces.
Does triumphant greed doesn't do anything.
No, yeah. There's not a lot of creatures here, so maybe goes down a few dancers, goes down like it goes off the crucifies, puts in the spell pierces and the
Yeah.
another powder
Okay.
scatterer.
Let's switch over to the actual games because the players board it pretty quickly.
Yeah. It looks like Lee boarded in Fires of Renewal,
Yeah. Oh wait,
which is
Lie is on Neon Claw Knight, so Zane might not cut the removal. I forgot that Lie actually
yeah,
has creatures and like actually pretty good. Oh no, that's their anti graveyard plan,
that's the
right? They just beat down. They just play creatures and kill the opponent.
they play creature. There's Neon Claw Knight and nothing
There's
else.
Valeries,
There's
right?
no other.
So
Valerie makes creatures, I guess, but a like Bone Tooth Darter answers that pretty effectively. Pretty much answers everything or all that really scary
did both
stuff.
players keep 7?
It looks like yes, they both did.
Okay, so seems
Uh,
like Lie.
Lee probably thinking about mana because Sunrise Shiftscape.
I mean, I
Yeah,
feel like it's not that hard here, right? So Shift Crag makes red blue, Shifting Cascade makes blue. Oh wait, no, that right. Okay.
see, immediately humbled.
Okay, so but like you
Uh,
need red next turns for Neon Claw Knight on curve, so I'm pretty sure you go Shift Escape Crag and crack it for red black. Is that right? Red black, and then
I think you
Shifting Cascade makes blue red, and then Sunrise River.
comes
Uh,
in tapped.
uh,
Yeah, as good as the Sunrise lands can be, them entering tapped is quite a
well, it just means that you
can be
can't
a tough thing.
have
Okay.
sorcery speed things that you need to do on turn 1, right? Like they're still free if all you have are instant speed things.
Yeah,
Anyways, Zangy is taking BRB, so I guess we just have to stare at the screen for a bit longer.
my biggest issue. I mean, I'm gonna stick with the Shiftscape lands because I've tried to build Megala Kraken decks before. Like I did think for a little bit back when Cyber first played Megalocrack, when that set first came up, I was like, huh, 5 times 4 mana. I wonder if there's a deck there. And I was like, I'd rather play like bad cards with my Megalocracken instead. But my problem has always been the Shiftscape lands are just a little bit awkward.
Yeah, certainly.
It looks like Zangy's back, so Lee goes Shiftscape Cascade on one and passes.
Like if you're playing shift tape lands, you kind of just have to at least concede that you're not going to have turn 1 plays.
Yeah. And I think generally Megalocracken says it's worth it for root corruption. Getting a quench that can also be a ramp card is like kind of cracked.
Yeah.
So yeah, gonna go Neon Claw Knight here. Takes reduction, passes.
I think having Neon Claw Knight this game is going to be night and day between last game and this
Yeah.
game because
Night and day?
that was not even intentional.
Zinger.
Yeah, but now Lai can actually start applying pressure with Neon Claw Knight. Zangy doesn't have an answer for it somehow. I'm not sure if Zangy did cut all the removal.
Probably not. I mean, you always have Dancer, which I'm sure they want to use Dancer more on their own creatures for value purposes, but it is also, like I said, a 1 mana 2/2 that bounces an opponent's creature back to their hand in a lot of situations.
So do you want to clear off Bone Tooth Daughter so you can start swinging with Neon Claw? And apparently Lai just says that they're willing to trade away Neon Claw, which, okay, never mind, they're not. You can use Practice Endeavor to clear off the Bone Tooth Starter if you want to.
Yeah.
Realize you had creature interaction, aka a blocker.
Creature interaction, yeah.
I mean, technically it is correct. Blockers do interact with creatures.
Blockers do interact with. Yep, that is how the game of Magic is balanced.
Yeah, so when someone complains their deck doesn't run enough creature interaction, or when someone complains that your beatdown deck doesn't run enough creature interaction, just tell them that creatures are creature interaction.
Yeah, my Flyers deck runs a lot of creature interaction. The mono blue has a lot of creature interaction, actually. I have like 25 pieces of interaction.
Wait, they're trading away Athethys? I feel like Bone Tooth Starter is the thing you want to trade away first.
I guess. Probably. That's a thinker.
Well, I mean, here you just go Sunrise Land and pass.
Yeah.
What does Alchemical Warfare do currently? Does absolutely
not
nothing.
a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't do a thing. Eventually it'll do something.
I mean, it is up to, so you can cast it with 0 targets.
Great idea. Great plan.
So Zangy has Powder Scatter up for next turn. Bone Tooth Starter with no thing being ninja'd in.
Just for the love of the game. And next turn, Marilai will become a problem, though.
Lai is not going to Root Corruption. Interesting. Ooh, Valley Kripek.
I guess he would rather. I guess he'd rather have the Quench right now. Although your opponent isn't. Your opponent's using abilities.
Yeah, like I feel like you want to be ramping. Well, no, you already have enough mana with the reduction functions.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I mean, Light Top deck Valley Kripek, which is a really big haymaker here, so I assume they're going to try to slam it, and it's going to get countered.
Yeah. Still no targets, though, is the real issue. Just Lai hasn't been casting spells, really.
I wonder if Lai should have just made some uncounterable functions off Neon Claw instead of all reduction functions.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, Lai's going to wait. They don't want to run Valerie into the 3-mana or the pay 3 counter spell. And Bone Tooth Starter connects again. If Zane does any.
Connects for no value.
They could have actually ninja'd in Marilai this turn, right? They could play the land and then.
Yeah, easily.
So there is explicitly holding up stuff instead.
Yeah. Huh? So they're gonna play and immediately crack Floodwater Depths now.
I guess they're playing Persecutor Truth and then holding up their counter spells off the Sunrise lands.
Yeah, I guess you can do that.
Well, I can actually practice Endeavor for 2 modes this turn. Like they can get back Neon Claw and kill something. Oh no, they're countering Persecutor, which is interesting because like they could have just used Practice to nuke Thing's yard, right? Like using the root corruption here means
you don't. That doesn't. I don't think that really matters because their yard right now is like nothing.
Oh,
once they have more graveyard interaction, maybe it will matter.
Lai just gets the Prying Inquiry the opponent, and then untap the Sunrise lands on the opponent's turn. No, they're jamming Valerie into without any counterspell backup. This is going to turn out really poorly, I feel like.
Didn't even bother leaving up blue mana.
They can't, right?
Yeah, because you don't need the Sunrise River. You can tap the Sunrise
But then
Ruins
you
instead.
can't Prying Inquiry afterwards.
I guess, but
Actually, Lai totally should have Prying Inquiry first to clear the way for Valerie. I feel like, except they don't have the mana to pay for all that plus Bone starter, so.
But you do if you use the reductions aggressively.
Yeah, but you can't use reductions to pay for Bone starters or for Valerie's.
That's why you use them. Well, are functions only for instant sorcerers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So seize the hand. I guess you hit Maralai because they'll stuff you. They'll hurt more than the powder scatterer will.
You could also take the powder scatter just to get it out of the way.
I think Maralai kills you. I think Maralai hurts more than powder scatterer does.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because like Maralai getting down, you don't really have a good answer to that.
Does practice kill that? It does, right? It's indestructible on your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they are going to take Maralai.
Yeah, it's also hexproof, so you'd need a way to blow up a planeswalker, which I believe the only way is there's the 2 fuel for the fire.
Did Lai forget to untap their lands? They could sack the clue. Lai forgot to untap their Sunrise lands. I think that actually might be a game losing or that might be a really big swing, because being able to sack the clue this turn could have mattered a lot.
Depends what the next 2 cards are, I guess.
No, I still think like you're just wasting mana if you don't untap your Sunrise lands, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably. Like I assume maybe the thinking is I need life a little bit more because the opponent is trying to beat me to death.
You really do not in this matchup. You're literally casino scam. Like your end game is literally the life. Your life doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
As long as you have 1 life, it literally does not matter what your life total becomes. Are they trying to main phase Fires of Renewal? No, they're going to main phase. I do not think this is a good idea. Okay, Anapraxia.
Oh, they're gonna main phase Anapraxia's Endeavor.
This still feels like a bad idea.
I think opponent is happy to blow it up.
Especially since you didn't use a reduction function for that. Or actually, like in Alchemical Warfare on the opponent's turn now by using the Sunrise lands.
Yeah.
Except they're not doing that. What? They're just going to.
They're only untapping 1 of them.
I guess they're planning on cracking the clue.
This turn and not last turn.
Yeah, interesting play.
We are watching games of Magic.
Both players don't have much. Zangy's holding onto a single Pel Scatter that Lai knows about. Okay, Lai, please crack the clue. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Untap Sunrise land for no value. Really elite play.
You're cracking Shifting Morass for, I'm assuming, blue-black.
I want red. Another red source.
Really? I feel like... actually, fair enough. Yeah, maybe you want... Okay, seems like you were correct.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of the combo pieces.
The only other thing is maybe you want another blue source instead, but you already have another Sunrise River in hand, so you should be sorted on that.
So yeah, how do you think the Power Scatter footsies are going to work out? Oh, that's another land off the top for Zangy. This is very... this is kind of hilarious in a way.
I guess Zangy just holds on to Powder Scatter until he plays something that they need to counter.
Do you just jam Fires of Renewal just to get rid of the clock? Because like this thing's really annoying.
It's a 12-turn clock. If you can't win in 12 turns, you have other problems. Like the reason to do it would be if your opponent if you're worried about deception, but I don't think you are because Fires of Renewal deals with most of the stuff your opponent would be playing.
That's a Prying Inquiry that gets rid of Pel Scatter.
Yeah, that'll do it, and then
you can crack the clue.
Well, you don't get the clue if it gets Powder Scattered.
But you do get to draw a card. So it's
better than it's basically a clue.
No, it's better than a clue. You don't even have to
pay for it. It's better than a clue, yeah.
I'm assuming.
So, and then I guess you probably Alchemical Warfare, get back something.
No, I think you play Fires of Renewal, or does Lai know that he's not holding last card counterspell?
I don't think so.
Because it might be too high risk to just jam Alchemical Warfare into a possible counterspell. They might just Fires of Renewal here to clear the board.
Yeah, we'll Fires of Renewal.
And now, I think Lai has the upper hand now. Okay.
Yeah, we'll Bone Tooth Darter. Pays for it.
Because Lai is the late game deck and Zangy's out of gas. I mean, Light is a combo
Yeah.
deck. And let's see if Zang draws another land, because that would be hilarious. I think the best possible top deck for Zang right now is Persecutor of Truth, which they don't get, but at least they did not draw another land.
Yeah. Miss Moxie does at least survive Fires of Renewal and Anapraxia's Endeavor. So
Oh yeah, it does.
there really are worse things that you could get here. And along with that, if it does actually hit in, you're gonna start getting a lot of value. Because then you can get back those, like get back Bone Tooth Darter, get back Anthus' Accomplice. So pretty solid top deck here.
Sunrise Runes. Okay, so Lai needs to jam Alchemical Warfare here, or else they
I guess you
you definitely need to kill Moxie somehow. You could also just try to get Neon Claw Knight into play, just to put up a
I was like,
roadblock.
probably just Alchemical Warfare, get Anapraxia's Endeavor and a different card, and then Anapraxia's Endeavor, get back Neon Claw Knight, play Neon Claw Knight.
Don't you also want to nuke the
And you
opponent's
have
graveyard? Oh, what?
actually, yeah,
What?
pulling up the
Lie?
opponent's
Excuse me? Excuse
on.
me?
Huh?
I mean, this... Okay, so what's the worst possible thing that could happen to Lie right now?
What is the worst possible thing that could happen to Lie? I mean, you could just hit. You could, in fact, hit 4/4 drops or 3/4 drops, and then just die.
I feel like
Like,
this...
there's a lot of 4 drops in this
I
deck.
feel like this play is an unnecessary risk. Oh, okay, Lie did not get punished. In fact, they even
Did
got
not get
rewarded.
punished, and in fact got reduced to not, which is a 1-up in the deck. Oh my god.
I mean, okay, so
Oh my
you definitely
days.
jam Reduce to Not right now, right?
Yeah, your opponent probably. I mean, maybe you run a win account at all or nothing, but yeah, you jam reduced to not.
You can even get back with Alchemical Warfare later on if you need to kill more things.
Yeah, it's so much value. What an absurd thing to happen.
Like, go for it. I guess you're trying to play around random flash guy in hand. No, that still works out here, right? If
Yeah.
they flash in some random thing, you just Cosmic Coalescing that thing in response. You have enough mana to do all that, right? With reduction and treasures.
You do have barely enough. Reduced to not is also. I mean, reduced to not is an instant, I guess. Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
Aggressive.
I mean, shoot. The only life point that matters is the last.
Yeah, but only to a point. Like, I feel. Also, you don't have buy time in hand right now, so
Yeah,
actually no, you're
that
about
is an
to.
Apraxia's
I
Endeavor.
think you're about to get buy time with Cosmic Coalescing.
Probably.
So,
Yeah, just like 6 mana into Cosmic Coalesce and get buy time. You have all the pieces you need. With the downside, you don't have counter magic. Your opponent now has Endeavor.
so Lai needs to win through Endeavor again. Have you determined how you're supposed to win through Endeavor still?
Counter it.
Right. But what if you don't have counter spells right now?
Wait until you draw counter spells.
All right, Lai. Let's see if you do the reduce to not right now.
You can also, I mean, you have Prying Inquiries. You can just pick it out of your opponent's hand.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Oh, before combat, yeah, okay. They're reduced to not. Zangy has no responses to that. Or no, Zangy has a response. They could Praxia out a flash guy out of their graveyard and then flash that thing in. Or no, they can just Praxis out Power Scatter.
That's true. But, true.
And then in response, Lai is going to Alchemical Warfare and then get back.
Yeah, you know the opponent has Cosmic Coalescing in hand. I don't think you particularly want to. You don't want to use Anapraxia's Endeavor now.
Why?
When it beats their combo.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I mean, you could just multi-mode it.
I mean, even if you exile you, I don't know. Let me see, because Lee's deck is
23 instants, 6 sorceries, and Sacred Song.
So it's 33 non-creature spells.
Lai is tapping out for Cosmic Coalescing, which gives Zang a chance to do stuff with Anapraxias. Let's see if they do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, what? So Zangy flashes out. Zangy Anapraxias with multiple modes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wonder why Lai went 6 here. They don't have any 6 drops in their board.
I think they're just tapping out because why not? Because they have nothing else to do with their mana this turn.
I guess you don't have anything else you can actually use.
No, that's still bad. You should at least leave up 3 mana. No, if you do 3 mana Cosmic, then you don't have enough to. I need to do stuff to not get locked out for inactivity.
True.
How do I? He still doesn't do anything. Interesting. Cosmic for Cosmic. Oh, that's their game plan. Just kill the opponent. Yeah, I guess that does beat Grave Hate, right? You just kill your opponent with Cosmic. and shift escape plan comes down, and they're oh, this is a very risky play because yeah, now Zane can actually counter this.
You just you get back a creature and gain life.
Yeah, I would not have gone for that if I was Lai, but at the same time, since Zane did absolutely nothing for the however, yeah, since Zane did
Yeah.
nothing for a bit,
It,
I guess Lai just assumed that Zane had nothing in hand.
as far as I know, this plan loses to exactly. This plan loses to like 2 cards in Zangy's deck, which is Distracting Flourish would counter it, and Anapraxia's Endeavor lets them gain life.
I mean, this is even worse because
And
Pelscatter does that. On the bright side, Lai has enough Sunrise mana to do Unrelenting the turn afterwards.
mhm,
Lai, you need to, yeah, you need to. I guess you upkeep Unrelenting because like you kind of need to make sure opponent doesn't have counters to this.
mhm,
Lai is thinking like I mean like it's really obvious here, right? You need to Unrelenting this board away because I still think you have the better late game. Yeah, Alchemical Warfare gets back Unrelenting, right? So then even if it's not
yeah.
that great, you get back Unrelenting, and then that's a win con. Lai is going to go for it. Yeah. All right, upkeep the
Mhm.
Unrelenting. There we go. Wait, what? No.
Searching?
What? This loses his things. Lai, why are you getting buy time? This is you can win without buy time. Why? This is not the right time to do the buy time plan. Your graveyard already got nuked. Your opponent's down at 6. You can kill them just as an. You do not need to combo right now.
11.
All right. Well, Lai is going down to 1 again.
Well, I can't win with Sacred Songs anymore,
Yeah, I don't know what
as far as I know.
I don't know what their plan is.
Because unless I've like, so they have 23. Oh no, it counts lands actually. Never
Wait,
mind.
it
It's just
does?
non-creature. Yeah, it's just non-creature, not non-creature, non-land.
Ah,
So
but Zhang has Practice Endeavor in hand, so oh,
yeah,
they're going to main
you have
phase.
Alchemical Warfare.
They're main phasing the Endeavor. Is there a way for Zhang to push 1 damage somehow? Does Zhang have any way to ping someone in their deck?
I don't believe so.
And no, they don't.
There's nothing in the board. Nothing. Yeah, you don't have a 4 power deception thing.
So now we're just sitting here waiting for Zhang to think through their line and do something. Zhang is going to do a do a 6 mode or 6 mana Anapraxias. Or no, they're not. They're doing 2 mana Anapraxias to what? Bring back Miss Moxie. Oh, that gets Spell Scatter back into Zhang's hand.
Yeah.
So which is like really not good for Lai because for obvious reasons. And that also gets back what? It gets back another Anapraxias, which gets back something else. Like okay, now this is just going to start a chain. They're getting back Bone 2 starter. Hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like
because to
it would have been better to get back Anapraxias just because you don't really need Bone 2 starter right now. Or maybe the mana could. No, you're not really fighting on mana right now, even though it technically could matter. And okay, Lai is cracking the shifting land. Salome's a huh. This might actually be what Lai needs to stabilize.
maybe. Yeah.
A Salome's intervention.
Hmm.
That does let Lai survive another turn without having to use buy time. So there's that. Oh, did you get kicked for inactivity?
I'm back now. Yeah. I did slash card. I thought that'd be enough, but I guess
No, slash
not.
card does not send anything to the server. It's
I
strictly
feel like
client side.
Whisper.
So Lai is going.
I don't like that.
Lai, you know Zhang has Power Scatter in hand, right? Oh, I guess they're trying to do what? Sure. I feel like
I don't
I would try to jam buy time first to get the Powder Scatter or get the Powder Scatter of the opponent's hand first, and
I
then do
don't
Alchemical Warfare. Okay, now that so this play forces you to use buy time with like nothing else in hand. Wait, how did I
yeah.
draw a card? Oh yeah, I guess they did.
I just gotta figure.
Well, I mean, sure, I
Guess?
guess, but
That I feel like I feel like you'd rather buy time because then opponent has nothing. Alchemical Warfare, you get back Salome's
I mean,
intervention.
I guess like the opponent doesn't need to counter by time, right? Uh, they could just hold the powder scatter.
I, I guess,
Like,
yeah.
oh, that's another powder. Never mind, the game's over.
Yeah. Outer Scatter is a really good magic card.
I agree. Actually, Lai could have, like, if Zane did not draw the second Power Scatter, Lai could have won by just going Intervention Neo. No, wait, Intervention. Salomon's Intervention doesn't trigger on the turn it goes into the graveyard, so no, that does not work. Yeah, I'm not sure what Lai's plan was to go buy time with absolutely no backup, but they like definitely had something they could have done, and they even get a Moxie trigger, which brings back what? Brings back another end of practice endeavor, I guess. Doesn't do too much. I guess it nukes Lai's graveyard yet again. Or it brings back. Okay, it just brings back Anthes's Accomplice.
Card draw.
Yeah, technically card draw. And Zangy passes. Alright, let's see if Lai has what it takes to win here. Land draw is certainly not what you want to see right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what Lai was thinking there. Neon Claw, okay, sure. Technically gets an attack in. Okay. Oh, uncounterability. Ah, I see.
Does not work against Powder Scatter.
Oh,
It says exile.
fair enough. Yeah. They're not going to make this uncounterable. Zhang just takes it in the face, which doesn't even matter because Zhang's at a high enough life total where 2 Slumways doesn't actually kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what Lai top stacks here. Oh, what? They're going to end up turn at Antithesis, draw a card. And the top deck, final top deck of this game is going to be another land. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the bright side, at least this is one more casino scam deck out of contention, so that's one less casino scam deck I have to possibly contend with in the top cut.
I don't know how many casino scam decks are actually cracking right now. It looks like none of the casino scam decks are in right now.
Oh, I mean, who else is on the deck?
Silver is the only person with the casino scam deck that
What's
has a chance of getting in.
okay? Well, hopefully I don't run into. Hopefully Silver doesn't top cut, or hopefully I don't have to match up against Silver in the top cut. And
I just hope I get a matchup against you.
I'm actually hoping I also don't match up against ninjas because I'm pretty sure I have a bad matchup into ninjas.
I probably also have a bad matchup into ninjas. Eh, I don't know. I'm I'm much better at playing Magic than I am at evaluating matchups.
I think it's
I'm not even that
actually.
good at playing Magic.
I think your deck is actually fine because you do like you go under a lot of what they're doing. I
Yeah,
think.
we're kind of doing the same thing. It's both tempo decks.
Yeah,
So
except one's trying to
I
disrupt you and one's trying to kill you.
I mean they're both gonna kill you eventually.
Yes, but your deck kills them way quicker than the opponent deck does.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope yeah. Because I think ninjas is a little bit more kind of self synergistic.
I mean, it is,
Yeah.
but if you just get on board fast enough and kill them before they can start getting their engines going, then I think you're favored.
Yeah, the one thing I do want to do, this deck still needs board work more than anything. I think I want to have a sideboard plan that is more aggro leaning.
So you bring it. So you want to board in like the owls that get buffed based on the number of flyers you have.
Maybe I think I'd just board in I just have like a Griffin Country or another effect like that is a flyers buff. Because I think my plan is I want to move Panya into the board and beyond 3 of it because Panya is really good and the matchups are really good, and then there's also matchups where it's just a 1-mana 1/1, and having more of it for those matches be good.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll go from there. Because I'm not entirely sold yet on Still the Pandemonium and board. So I'm probably going to go off of Still the Pandemonium, off of Tal,
You're
and
paying
go on
Tal?
to. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Well, we're not even talking about
I
current
haven't.
matchup anymore, so.
Yeah.
But you already top cut?
What was that?
Did you already top cut? So you're just your ground four is.
I top cut round 3. Yeah, I 3-0, and I drew with Pip.
Okay.
Which the downside is now because Zangy won, I'm only second seed and not first seed. But
yeah.
I think that's still fine. It depends because Silver and Epid are playing, so one of them's gonna win. That makes 6 seeds, which means me and Zangy get a bye, and you play. The 3 and the 6 would be playing in the first round.
Wait, so who am I playing?
You'd be tiebreaker is opponent match percent. I think you'd be playing either Silver or Epid.
Okay, well, I'm hopefully Silver doesn't win this then, because I do not want to match into Casino Scam. And Epid, I don't think my deck's that good against Epid's deck either, so hopefully I don't match up against Epid either. So hopefully I just
Well, I don't.
hopefully both players just drop off the face of the earth.
Let's drop.
So then I get a bye.
If they both drop, then you'd be playing Pipsqueak, so you'd be playing a Rita combo.
That's still, I think that's also a bad matchup for me.
You just how'd you get here? All you have are bad matchups. How'd you get to Top Cut?
See, I only faced decks that. Okay, so the games I won, I was only facing decks that I was only facing mid-range value decks, which my deck works pretty well against.
Yeah, because your deck is just like the mid-range value deck.
Or I mean, Canterbury was running like dragons, which is kind of aggro, but it's still like big aggro. So basically, it's slow enough for me to outvalue.
I just kind of lucked into a 3-0. I don't even know how, because like round 1, I should not have beat Nyx. They got screwed 2 games in a row, pretty much. Round 3, I played Egg. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know how I won that one either, because they had a lot of really good draws. I think game 1. Well, no, I won because I hit 3 Crossing the Fogs game 1. And that'll do it, pretty much. Drawing a fourth of my deck without any struggle will usually win you games. And then I beat you through you also drew really bad, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Because game 1 you got flooded, game 2 you got screwed.
No, I didn't get flooded. I got the expected amount of land for me to draw in my deck. Like, this is something I signed up for when I registered this deck, right?
Yeah. But game 2 you did get kind of screwed. You drew all of you because you drew both of your Greenwood Outriders.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And your Rova.
Okay. Anyways,
and I didn't even play Pip.
Anyways, yeah. So we're going way off topic. This isn't even supposed to be about our decks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see you guys in the top cut then.